Hello, hello, how we all doing there? Thank you very much, Dobby, for coming in and noticing I wasn't saying much. Yes, I was muted. Right, so let's take this back to the start. Right, back to menu. This is Stellaris. We've got the brand new DLC, everything added today. So we've got the Overlord, we've got the Aquatics that was out recently, and everything that came before that. So full DLC, we're going to make ourselves a new map, and that's what I was doing right there. If you were watching, I was talking to myself as well. Right there, dead or Dan dead, just in case you're still here. I did actually say hi to you.
From the highlands and across the lowlands comes a spirited people ready for battle.
Everyone's rolling in here. Tukin Squawk. How you doing, mate? Good to see you. And we've also got Tenpai in the chat. Hey, Dark Lord Tenpai, loving your new emotes. Yeah, fire them in, that's great. Tukin's been playing a bit of the Smite. Excellent. Oh, and their sound alerts just came up with a wee hi message. Fantastic. Yeah, so, we're going to start ourselves a new game here. We're going for Wombo. The new Overlord selection came with some more hive mind stuff, so we want to go for a hive mind. We're going to be taking over the universe as a gestalt consciousness. So I'm just having a wee look through these to see if there's anything else that I can add to them. Any other different traits, any different governing ethics, origin stories, that kind of thing. So we're looking at name lists there, and we're going to go for this one, Plantoid 1. So we'll get names such as Bronze of Honeydew or Rhizome of Lavender. They're fun to say, so we'll keep it at that. Like names like Blossoming Corolla. I mean, we're going to be putting our own names into this anyway. You'll get a chance to name stuff, don't you worry. The traits, it looks like there's not much difference in the traits here, so we'll keep them the same. I like the one I've got set up, so we're Hive Mind. Short lifespans, but intelligent and strong. Not particularly adaptive. I think that makes sense for a tree species. And that gives us budding as well, which means they should be able to multiply faster if they're all giving birth to themselves. Obviously we went for Wombo as the name. Wombo is the empire. It's the hive of Wombo.
Trouble with Scotland is that it's full of Scots.
Yes. Everyone agrees with the king. Right. We'll just put it as random for the starting solar system. No need to get specific. Surprise is always good, and we'll keep it tropical for the home world. We like a wet tropical climate. Thanks for all the hype there, Tempe. The old Dark Lord himself. Plantoid cities. Yeah, no changes to the cities there, that's fine. So this is what I'm going to have a look at here, see if there's anything new. Right, because we're going for Tree of Life the last time I played with Wombo. And Tree of Life's a good one. I think it works well with the hive mind, with the species. Calamitous Birth, Resource Consolidation, Common Ground. Got Hegemon. So these are the Overlord ones. Excellent. Here be Dragons is the aquatic one. Progenitor Hive. See, this is the one I was actually interested in looking at here. Sublight. What is going on here? All that negatives to the ship speeds. Replaces spawning pools with offspring nests. Allows the building of offspring nests in subject worlds. Can release sectors as subjects. Then construct offspring ships to improve the combat effectiveness of other nearby ships. Ah, see, okay. So I need an offspring ship, otherwise I face those penalties. Interesting. Employ special offspring leaders who gain XP passively. Nice, nice. Well, seeing as they're a new one, I think we're going to have to take it. Imperial Fiefdom. Nice. Yeah, we're playing Hive Mind. Decided. I'm gonna have to have a good look at these Overlord ones on my own time though, because that's quite fun. I want to see a wee bit more of them. So what we're doing, we're going for Progenitor Hive. The Hive has gained an evolutionary advantage through semi-independent leaders. These offspring greatly improve overall proficiency, though they require constant oversight. So I wonder what's going to happen when I actually employ these offspring leaders. That'll be interesting. Okay, so governing ethics, we're going for the Hive Mind. And we'll keep it as Empath, because we get the envoys and the diplomatic weight and the habitability. That offsets some of our non-habitability. And pop immunities usage is really kind of useful there. Good for keeping our planets fine.
What is a single voice compared to a magnificent chorus? Our collective is an island of warmth and harmony in a sea of discord. How cold and lonely it must be to face the darkness of space alone.
Aye, that sounds fine. Give it the creepy voice. Of course it's Wumbo. Wumbo. And yeah, I quite like a wee flag. I don't think there's anything added in for the flags here. Zoological round. Nothing I don't recognise. Yeah, all looks the same. Oh, wait a minute. Change that flag, can I go back? I can't, oh no. Right, I need to find my flag again. Where was it? Shit. There it is there. Domination. Yeah, I like that, that's good. All brown and gold like our tree people. I love the irony of your new name, Tempe. You're such a lovely, good feels stream. The least dark person I know. I don't know about that, Dobby. I don't know if I can agree with you there. And that Tempe's got a dark side to him. Alright, and this is what the tree ships look like. Plantoid ships. They are quite good. I like those plantoid ships. Good look about them. Oh, excuse me. There we go. That Titan. It's excellent. Construction ships. Yeah, we're playing as tree people. We'll keep it plantoid. And the ruler. Ruler name. I am. The first one is just getting called Wumbo. Of course. Right, so that should do is for our new species, our Overlord game. We'll save that. You've already saved a design called Wumbo. Yes, I want to replace it, that's fine. Wumbo saved. Brilliant. So Wumbo, select. Oh shite. I did not mean that. Hold on. I'll actually go through those game options. Right. No. New game. There we go. Wumbo. Everything's fine. Progenitor Hive. Excellent. So, game's eligible for achievements. That means I've got an Iron Man mode. That's good. There's... Oh, actually that was fine. Everything's the same. It's got everything on. The only thing I've got off is Marauder Empires, and I'm happy to keep that off. Marauder Empires are a bit shit. 800 stars, huge, 1000 stars. We'll give it a large. It's a one-player game, single player. So we'll do the large one. Keep it elliptical as well. I think that's everything I need here. Yeah, let's do it. Play. Wait a minute. Did I put those Marauder Empires back off again when I turn? I'm going crazy. Let's have a look at the... Alright, we are down at the bottom here. In between the Snake Nebula and the... What's that? Celebus? Gelibus? Gebelus? Sebulus? Sebulus Shroud? Never Sebulus Shroud. And the Zidanus Nebula. Alright. Excellent. Here's one bow here. And it looks like we've got ourselves in a nice wee place. There's already sort of little choke points here. So we'll make sure that we go down this way. All of this is safe for us. Be able to take over these systems fine, no problem. Excellent. Alright, let's have a look at the planet then. So, we've got research labs, we've got synaptic nodes, and we've got an offspring nest. So that's what they were saying. Offspring nest, I should get one of those on every world. That way my population will go up. Happy days. Right, so that planet looks great. Absolutely nothing I need to be worried about there. And we'll start unlocking some science, so we'll just take the research upgrades just now. It's the lowest one. Oh, pop growth speed. Nah, I'll take that one. Just beast up our research while we're starting the game. Start by building us a second science ship as well. Let's have a look. This science ship here. We have the Soaring Leaf with Petals of Orange in charge. Alright. He is going this way. So we survey Busum. That looks like a dead end as well. That's nice. So I wonder if I'm going to be able to get up to the Sebulus Shroud. I'm going to have to find a way to say that. The Sebulus Shroud? Sebulus? Kebulus? Send the first one down this way. And that can survey all of those systems. Start the construction ship down some research stations. And then we'll just start the game. Because we need some more resources before we can build some planets. Alright, let's see what kind of interesting stuff happens here. Guess we'll put it on fast for now. Get the game started. There it goes. Oh, is that a dead end too? Guess I'll find out a bit later. I think I'll send the second up there. It is there. Second science ship. Get ourselves a new scientist on board. Anomaly discovery. We'll take that one. Once we've got enough. Yeah, I'll just move that into place actually just now. Get the scientist in it once they've got 100 unity. You know what we'll do in the meantime? We'll get our scientists renamed. Oh, got our research station, that's good. Do I have enough to get the mining station? Yeah, I do. Excellent. So, mining stations and research stations are good. We've got enough for our new guy. I'm gonna give him a name. I'm gonna call this guy Big Dan. Seeing as Dan was the first one in today. Yeah, I'm surveying those systems. So he can survey these three, the safe ones. Get ourselves a new tropical world. Ah, a new tropical world. Excellent. Right, in the same hyperlane districts. That's brilliant. I'll give us 2 colonies straight away. Right, the Soaring Leaf has made a startling find on Busum 1. The planet is teeming with alien life. For the first time in history, we have encountered life forms that did not originate on Wumbo. This is an amazing discovery, and has silenced those who believed that we were alone in the universe. Although none of the alien creatures found on Buse 1 are sapient, it's only a matter of time before we encounter beings that are. That is correct. Only a matter of time, so we're going to want to find some good choke points on these hyperlanes so that we can shore up our borders. Got a couple of multiplayer games of this going at the moment, and on one of them I'm just surrounded by absolute hostile arseholes. So confirmed alien life, excellent, brilliant. A recent encounter with alien life forms has brought forward the need for us to decide how we should act towards any potentially intelligent civilizations we meet. One possibility would be for us to seek to establish peaceful contact with them as soon as possible by sending them the information necessary for them to translate our communications. This may, however, prove imprudent should they have hostile intentions towards us. That is true, and after those multiplayer games I'm feeling a little bit more cautious this one. The safest option would be to proceed with caution and attempt to communicate with them without giving them too much information on ourselves. On the other hand, we could make a more aggressive moves, we could find out more about them and try and ward them off of our territories. We'll take the middle one. It would be wise to be cautious. And speaking of all that, let's have a look at our current policies. Right, so our diplomatic stance is expansionist, and we should keep that expansionist just now until we've got all of our borders basically just right up against other people. Unrestricted wars. Why not? I mean, there's no point in restricting us at the moment, there's no one there. Subjugation war terms. Oppressive. Those we subjugate are inferior to us. We tolerate them only because they remain silent and shower us with their pathetic gifts. Or do we believe in treating our subjects fairly? Perhaps in time they'll see the wisdom of our ways, but we're a hive mind. That doesn't work with that. Yeah, we'll keep it suppressive. Those that ain't us can't be us. Orbital bombardment indiscriminate, yeah, we'll keep that. First contact protocol is cautious. Initial border status closed. Keep that closed. Get that changed. Production policy. Balanced productions. Extraction focus. So drone output. For the raw resources. Alright, I see. Yeah, we'll keep it balanced just now. No point in restricting one of our resources at this point in time. And purging is allowed, yes. Yes, we'll allow purging. Excellent. We're going to need to purge some people if we're taking over planets as a hive mind. Right, I've got plenty of resource again now. We've got synaptic nodes here. Let me spend some sentinel posts to start with.
We have surveyed the system.
That'll help keep the planet stable. Plenty of amenities here, housing, all that.
Our construction is complete.
Rhenium fully surveyed as well, yeah. So we'll go for sentinel posts to start with. And then we'll put in some alloy foundries, I think. Once we've got enough resource. So, this one's been fully surveyed. No, that's Busum. Ah, here we go. Ruin them. That's been fully surveyed. Fantastic. We'll send our construction ship down there to give us a wee starbase. We'll build a new construction ship as well.
We have surveyed the system.
Excellent, another one. We'll send the next construction ship over that way. I might want to get myself another science ship at this point though. Oh, look at this. Another tropical world. And a tomb world. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant start to this one. Alright, this floating leaf has discovered a previously unknown strategic resource on Frylk 3A. I'm going to assume that I said that right. It's dubbed the volatile motes. These preternatural particles contain tremendous amounts of energy and could be exploited in energy production as fuel or even explosives. While we do not yet possess the means to extract this resource, we should seriously consider establishing control over the system for future exploitation. And we will, it's right in our territory here, so that's good. We've got a tradition, let's give this a look. We're definitely going for expansion first, already know that. Our choices are adaptability, diplomacy, discovery, domination, supremacy, subterfuge, prosperity, and expansion. So we're going to be splitting between science and domination here. I think we'll start with expansion, get into discovery, and then head off to supremacy. And then after supremacy, it's going to be a choice between domination and prosperity, depending on how we're looking at the time. But with expansion, discovery, and supremacy, that should give us a good balance of territory, knowledge, economy, and of course ship strength, military. So we'll go for expansion traditions just now. Oh, and yeah, remind me if you ever see it paused, I'm not doing anything. Our leader has gained a level. Governor Petals of Cyan. Ain't that a nice name? Right, remember, we are renaming things here. So ruin them. It's unclaimed just now. Ah, we're 20% built a starship, that's fine. But yeah, we'll rename the systems. Ah, scientists to develop new skills. Oh, my leaders are leveling up. That's good. Decent start. I think I've got enough for some more buildings. Fantastic. Right. Got a research lab already. So yeah, we'll definitely give it an alloy foundry. Actually put people to work. Brilliant. Okay, I'm building the mining station to take care of that energy output. I'll rename it. Oh damn, found an anomaly. We'll leave that be for now. And we'll get another science ship in for that. Build another science ship. Well, this guy. Oh no! They can't build me an outpost. I just built a science ship. Okay, I'll move him there anyway. Once I've got enough alloys, I'll get him to build me that starbase. Right, anyway, I was going to talk about renaming this place. The Dark Lord Domain. There we go, Tempe. This is your place. You get a wee colony. And we've got a new ship. Brilliant. And a scientist. Ah, that's all.
Our construction is complete.
No useful traits there. I mean, these scientists have already got some decent traits. I want some good ship flying traits. I'll send this construction ship over here. I just had to move there just now because I don't have enough alloys to build the station. That's okay.
We have surveyed the system.
I'll get a science ship in so that we can start researching all these anomalies. Right, that one. Is that survey complete? Excellent, that's good. Starbase influence cost, that's what we want. Let's reduce that. Got an orbit around XC906 is a small unknown object moving at such high speed it beggars belief. Yeah, so we'll leave that just now and we'll get our a new scientist. Anomaly research, that's exactly what we need. Ah, I need more unity. I just got the expansion. Why did I? That was terrible timing. Got that expansion just as I got the perfect scientist. Right, let's hope he's still there once I go back to it, once I've got 150 unity. Right, can you build that yet? Yes, you can. Fantastic. Get him building a mining station. Right, so a decent wee bit of territory to start with. That's good. I might as well just send the old colony ship over here.
The system.
What, another anomaly. Impressive structures in Ozaya 5's surface. Right, yes. Like I said, we're waiting for our anomaly researching scientist. We definitely need more alloys. I need alloys to build a colony ship. I don't have enough. Right. There's some alloy there, so we'll get this guy. He's building his starbase. Once he's built that, we'll get the mining station in. And my alloy foundry isn't actually built yet. Nearly there. There we go. So that should bump that up. Excellent. And they're building their mining stations there. Alright, so everything's going pretty well. I've got 150 unity. Let's see if I can get that leader in now. I've still got one that's got anomaly research. Yes, we'll take him. Let's give them a new name. Dobber's the weird. There you go, Dobby. You can be my anomaly researcher. Right, so where are you going first? Isn't that one over here? Are they all in this system? They are. All the anomalies are there. Okay, well, you're going to be spending a lot of time in that system. Research those anomalies, Dobby. Become my head scientist. We have discovered a new archaeological site. Fantastic. Where is it? In Othvomia. We're definitely renaming that, that's for sure. I can rename this one as well while we're here. We're renaming it to Smash. Hello, Adam. How you doing? This is Smash. The Smash Zone. Oh wait, where'd that space come from? Oh, there we go. The Smash Zone, one word. How you doing, Adam? Good to see you. You've been playing a bit of Dead by Daylight. Sounds good, sounds good. So Dobby's got a scientist. Tempe and Adam both have systems. Okay, we'll leave that anomaly as well. Again, Dobby, that'll be your job. You'll have to research that for me. Right, what are my construction ships doing? They're doing nothing. Get your mining stations built. And this guy. I guess I'll just fill in this space here. Once I've got the influence. I need a better influence gain. Right, so we've got 2 science ships currently researching systems, and we've got 1 researching anomalies. All going well, all going well. Speed that up then, let's get them actually working. Excellent, surveyed the system. So I think that's you done with your orders. Right, so that's a natural wee choke point there at Alpha Hydra. That'll stop people from coming into my system from this way, so I'll send the science ship out this way. Survey more, see if I can find any more decent choke points to work my way out to. Which definitely means I should be sending this guy down here. Building another starbase there. Oh, that influence is crap like that too. 2 influence. I'm going to need a lot more of that if I'm going to be making lots of starbases. So what's this game about? This game's basically like a galactic civ game. So this is the size of the galaxy. You take your civilization out.
Our construction is complete.
It's like you've just discovered space travel. So you need to take your civilization out to actually start exploring the place. You know, oh, hey, Danish Doctor, how you doing? First time in the chat. Good to see you, mate. Good to see you. Yeah, so you've got to take your civilization out from your home planet. Make your territory along these hyperlane routes. Start colonising other planets. This outline will start to get really quite busy once you've got lots of military fleets, once you've got lots of colonies, lots of star bases. Doing good, just looking around a bit. Just looking around for a bit of help in Stellaris with the new DLC. Well, that's what I'm doing as well. I'm just having a wee look to see what the new stuff's all about. So I've decided to choose a new game with the new Hive Mind storyline that they went for, so the Progenitor Hive. See what kind of differences it makes. And only a couple of differences so far in regards to how the hives work. Like on planet and the kind of units that you need. So we've got Wumbo here. Wumbo's our hive mind, we're the tree people. Nothing really different in regards to the civics or stuff like that. It's this progenitor hive that's different. So what I've got here is I need to employ special offspring leaders. So I'm going to need to have like special ships in my military and special buildings on my planets in order to keep everything working. But I should get some good benefits from that if I can keep it that way. Ah, snap, well I'll stay here and hope you can answer my question at some point. Hey, no problem, no problem. Like I said, we're just trying it out. So, we've got here a closer scan of the debris found in Owazaya 2 has led to the discovery of an airtight capsule containing an atomic clock that measures time with unparalleled precision. There's a frequency uncertain. Ah, thank you very much for the follow, mate, as well. Yeah, stick around. Good to have you here. Much appreciated. There's a frequency uncertain. Yeah, you distracted me there. Blah. Let's get that. It has a frequency uncertainty so low there will be another 879 million years before it gains a single second, and it is counting down to a date 42 years and 3 days away. The capsule holds no clues as to what the date signifies or to who the owners are, but it seems as though someone out there has lost track of the time. Let's keep an eye on it. I like the idea of finding out what happens. So let's make sure that everybody's doing stuff. We've got a science ship here, the floating leaf. They've finished their job. I'll get them to survey up this way first, and then we can have someone come back in and fill in the gaps. I want to find like choke points in the hyperlanes. And find more alien civilizations as well. Find out where everybody is on the map before I start filling in the gaps here. Get that construction ship to start building a mining station there, and this one needs to build me... I can't! I've not got the influence. Right. Influence is going to hold us back. Can we... We can't reduce the influence cost anymore. That's too bad. We'll go for... Yes, colony start with 1 additional population. We're going to want to make some colonies. And we've got some new research on the science. Fantastic. Minerals. Definitely go for the minerals. Mining station output's good, but army damage and minerals from jobs, we'll start there. Ah, Thwip's bullied the Owen Wilson. Wow. Hello, Thwips. How you doing, mate? Good to see you. Thanks very much for the follow. Much appreciated. We have started a new map on Stellaris with all DLC. Fully loaded. Alright, Wumbo, let's keep this going. So, get this guy to... Oh, Jesus. I keep on... Desperate for more ships. Unfortunately, there's not really a way for me to get that influence scale up any higher at this point in the game. Which is a shame. So my construction ships are just waiting. Ah, there we go. Got it now. Get that one built. Which means this guy's just going to be waiting around for a while. That's a shame. Ah, more science. Excellent. Society science. Monthly unity. Yeah, we'll take the monthly unity. That's a brilliant one. We will want all the unity. And because I'm not building much star bases, my alloys are quite high, so let's build a couple more ships. And an offspring corvette. Yes, we need one of those. That's new, that's one of the Overlord ones. So we'll take one of them. An orbital speed demon. Attempts to scan the object in high-speed orbit of XC906 have been unsuccessful. The object quickly falls below the horizon, and this drifting leaf, that's going to confuse me with those ship names. This drifting leaf's instruments are simply unable to keep up. While the gravitational pull is strong, that alone does little to explain the object's extreme momentum. Either the object itself possesses some extraordinary properties, or there are some gravitational phenomena at work here. The object's velocity appears to be increasing over time, and Science Officer Daubers, there you go Dobby, you're doing some good jobs here. Science Officer Daubers the Weird suspects that that it may soon be thrown out of orbit, even without outside interference. So, we'll try to slow that down then. Dispatch a drone. Attempt to latch onto the object and reduce its momentum. Let's go for it. The drone successfully intercepted the unknown object's orbit. By latching onto the object and then thrusting in reverse little by little, the drone was eventually able to direct it to this drilling leaf, to the ship. We'll call it the ship, for the ship's retrieval. The object looks to be in some sort of box. Ah, who's this here? Neshi Legacy. Thanks very much for the raid, mate. Good to see you, buddy, good to see you. Hello Raiders, we're playing a wee bit of Stellaris here, we're fully loaded with the new DLC. Thanks very much for joining us. Get a wee message in chat to get yourself a wee welcome message on the screen, let me see who you are. What you're playing. There's Neshi there, how you doing Neshi, good to see you. Ah, you're streaming Evil Dead, the game. Interesting. Going well here, going well. We have just stopped an object from hurtling around a planet. Apparently it's some kind of box. Vein-like ridges meander along its sides, congregating at the top in some type of sphere-shaped mechanism. We can only guess at its contents, so I'm going to study that before we open it. Let's not go opening any random boxes that we go finding. So let's have a look at the situation log. Research the alien box. Yes, we'll click that one, research, why not? And we've got some problems on our planet, but we've got a lack of housing. That's easy. Easy fix. Get us another hive district on there. And do I have enough for a colony ship yet? I do. Fantastic. Dark Lord Domain Prime. What will we name the... Ah, yes. We'll name the planet Neshi. That's what we'll do. Neshi. Prime is good. Alpha. Neshi Alpha is also good. Yes, there we go. It won't be Neshi. Oh, did I actually go ahead there? Yes, it did. Excellent. I thought I cancelled that. Okay, so we're now building a colony ship, and that planet's soon going to be called Neshi Alpha. Aye, yes. Right. We've got one of our... We're starting to move down this way with our outposts. I want to get this outpost clear as well. I want to get this archaeological site, find out what's down there. And I also want to know more about this ship that I'm building, the Offspring Corvette. The Offspring Corvette. Oh, they're better than regular Corvettes. Maybe not better, but they're stronger.
Our construction is complete.
Oh, we need to get ourselves an admiral. Yeah, let's go for an aggressive one. Might as well. Start the game. We're not going to be meeting anyone anytime soon. Need to check this out. Look at the game. Looks really cool. It is a really good game, yeah. You can really get sucked into it and play this for hours on end. There we go, that's some of our research in. Dobby's doing our job. Obuzaya 5 is uninhabited and indeed uninhabitable, but not unvisited. Its surface is littered with tall cenotaphs carved with some mineral not native to the planet, evidently placed here by some artistically inclined spacefaring race. The monolith's flowing lines definitely chart a history so fantastic it must surely be fictional. Surely. Yeah, we'll image them for the archives. That'll give us a wee bit of engineering research. That's good. This guy can start building. Oh, why is there a mining thing there? Excellent. That's Dobby's work. Doing on our anomalies. Managed to get us another extra bit of mining from that system. All right. Oh, another colony. Might as well do it right now. No point in waiting around. Busum Prime. I'll just call it Busum. Busum, keep it as Busum just now until we can name it something different. Get another colony ship going that way. Right, that system's been surveyed, so this scientist is going to head up. I'm going to call it north. I know it's not really north, it's a galaxy, but that's going north. That's a nice natural choke point there. That should be one of our borders. Keep our homeworld safe. That definitely should be if that's aliens we're coming into contact with here. News of alien ships humming through the ether has reached Wumbo, in many ways ending the first chapter in the book of Wumbo's bid for a stellar empire. You're so good at anomalies. You are good at anomalies, Dobby. Absolutely brilliant. I've now played a bit of the base game, planning to buy Utopia and Federations for the next game. Any other DLCs that you should have? Oh man. I mean, in regards to the like civilization ones, whether or not you've got like the lithoid packs, the aquatic packs, all that sort of stuff, they do give you more startup storylines. For example, like the plantoid one, it gives you the tree of life, and the aquatic one gives you a dragon that you can start with you, like you can spacefaring dragons. But I don't know if I can say there's really any must-have ones except from like the proper like story expansions. You know, stuff like Nemesis. I'd really recommend you just look, like, definitely get a good read of the descriptions of them, see if it's something that you're interested in adding to your map, because it can get a little bit overwhelming if you've got like everything on here. You start getting like caravanners coming through, there's pirate marauder empires, there's all that sort of stuff, and you don't know what's going on. So yeah, give them a good read, have a wee look and see what kind of things you'd be interested in. Right, we made first contact with the mysterious aliens in the Full-Ass system. We're designating them the Delta aliens, so I'm going to send an envoy out. Petals of Ivory. Petals of Ivory is going to head out and see if we can translate their language and hopefully find out where their territory is. Hey, Sandra's here as well. How you doing, Sandra? Good to see you. Sandra was playing Red Dead earlier today. I was in that stream. Red Dead is always good fun. Oh, Arthur. Oh, Arthur. Alright, so we've got quite a lot of things going on at the moment. We've got a couple of colony ships being built for these planets. We've got all of our science ships doing what they're doing. Ah, Dobby, you finished your research there. Fantastic. We'll send you over here to research this one.
Our construction is complete.
Got enough influence for another star base, which is good. So we'll start this construction ship doing a star base there so we can get this archaeological site. Got 2 archaeological sites now. That's going to be good once we start to get in about them. This construction ship needs to start going out this way. Once it's built a mineral station up here. I can't resub just now, but I'm giving love. Don't you worry, Sandra. I feel it. I feel the love.
Our construction is complete.
Excellent. Alright. Things are moving along nicely. Why is this science ship not doing anything? It's ran out of orders. Okay. So we need to find out what... Oh, ooh, indeed. Need to find out where the choke points are in these hyperlanes. Is that a dead end or does it keep going? I don't know. We need to know. Get the science ship out there. It's another tropical world. Fantastic. Need all these tropical worlds nearby me.
We flee the hostile swarm.
Ah, what? Hostile swarm? Well, at least I know that it's not going to be like a proper civilization if they're just attacking me straight away. At least I think not. I hope not. We've got some more science research as well here. Let's have a look. Afterburners, Corvette, build speed. We'll go for the afterburners first, I think. Get the ships going a bit faster. And then we can worry about the build speed. Not too worried about the build speed at the moment, just depends on how... Yeah, see? We've already got a combat strength there, 578. So it's obviously like drones or something, or some sort of weird animal. Okay, some more research is in. We've recovered artifacts from an ancient alien civilization on Fulaz. Some number. That's either 15A or 4A. They've been active in this region of space approximately 12 million years, judging by the age of the artifact. From what they've been able to piece together, our scientists theorise that the aliens, who call themselves the Voltom Star Assembly, were worm-like annelids, roughly 3 to 4 meters in length, that communicated with each other primarily through vibrations carried along their segmented bodies. Interesting. Yes, interesting indeed. And we've got another one of these, that's brilliant. Empire size. Starbase upkeep. We'll take the starbase upkeep, I think. Or the pop growth speed. We just sent out 2 colonies, so it's maybe better for spawning frenzy first of all. Get our colonies all populated and such. And we've got another building here. Brilliant, this is going well. We've got plenty of amenities, plenty of housing, no instability, so we're good for everything there. We really do need to put them to work, I think. Let's see. Maybe some more research labs? What's the price of research labs? 12 minerals. Okay, well I'm going to build another mineral district, another mining district first, and then I'll build the research labs in there. And get heavy on the science research. How's the first contact going? Going alright, I guess. Our colony ship has found a rare patch of open ground in the jungles of the Neshi Alpha. Neshi. And they've made planetfall. The landing site is surrounded by on all sides by lush vegetation, and sentry drones have been deployed to guard against predators. The ship has been permanently converted into administrative headquarters to the new settlement, and its reactor cores in the process have been removed so it may serve as the colony's temporary power source. Look at that, a great day for Wumbo. That's our first colony on Neshi right there. Neshi Alpha. So they're colonising the planet just now. Once that's up to full, I'll be able to start building things. Get them some proper houses, some city districts and stuff. Right, these guys, and if they can't go that way, it looks like that's a dead end. That's brilliant, in fact, because if I can get this system blocked off, and then kill whatever is in there,
Our construction is complete.
that entire system there, that entire section, will be mine just to take in my own time, which is fantastic. My planet's doing well, your planet's doing fantastic.
We have surveyed the system.
Alright, what way do I go now? Up on this direction. Oh, jeez. Right. Flip a coin. Let's head this way. So it looks like we can get around to here. Maybe get into the shroud if I go this way. Unless this way takes us right into the shroud. Well, we'll find out. Besides, I think we're going to find a civilization around about here. These aliens, they're definitely a civilization alien, so they're going to have territory here. I think I should prioritise my construction ship going up this way and taking the territory. See if I can block them off. Yeah, that was the investigation they were doing there. Read that text, I couldn't read that there. Gonna conquer the galaxy, yes. Yes, Sandra, that's what we're here to do. Conquer. We're a hive mind, a tree people hive mind. And we just found a gigantic skeleton. What was previously thought to be an assorted what was previously thought to be assorted mountains. Excellent, that's brilliant. They've been identified as a massive skeletal remains of a single colossal alien life form. The bones have been dated as 3.4 billion years old, but our scientists have ruled out that the planet could have supported life on that scale at any point in the planet's history. Science Officer Daubers the Weird has prepared a special research report.
Our situation log is updated.
So that's obviously going to be some massive spacefaring species that unfortunately crashed and died. Hey, and she found an ocean world as well. Right, what am I doing with this construction ship? I need to get him out this way. We don't have the influence to build any more bases in the moment. Yeah, we'll definitely prioritise going up this way. I need to find this person's territory. Dark Lord Tempa, yep, clapping all the alien cheeks. Look at this. You're the Dark Lord domain. First colony's in that system, colony called Neshi Alpha. Upon entering the Epsilon Indi, our sensors picked up strange readings. Dismissed first as glorified asteroids, things quickly changed when it was discovered that these entities reacted aggressively to movement in space. Observation of these entities, preferably from a distance. Oh, jeez, go away. Is advised. Okay. Best viewed from afar. It looks like this is going to be, like space squids or something. Something I'm just going to need to go in and take out at some point. Yes, and our alien box is ready to be opened. Fantastic. Our science drones have managed to peek into the alien box without compromising the container itself by utilising advanced type of sonar. They've been able to identify its contents. The contents are puzzling, or at least unexpected. The box seems to hold 3 small vials, each with an unknown liquid. It's safe to open. Will require for let's open it and find out what the hell that liquid is. Right, where is that? Research, yeah, let's do it. 34 months to complete the research, go for it. Crack open that alien box. Anywho, we'll need to hop off super late here, 6 AM. Jesus, that is late, mate. Yeah, get to bed. We'll see you. Wanted to check out your stuff and raid you. Hope you have a good one. Yeah, and thank you very much, Neshi. Much appreciated with the raid. Happy to have you here. You should come by more often. It's brilliant. And yeah, I'll see you again soon. Yeah, drop a couple of names in the chat as well if you want me to rename some more stuff. Because I can't say it always Aya. Holden's easy enough to say. What else was there? Hey! Scientist gaining levels. Excellent. Right, my construction ship's done that there. Get some more research stations. Some mining stations. Oh, it's going to be an age before I can actually start building out this way. But that's fine. Oh yeah, see, there's a... That must be like a science ship or something. They must be coming from this way. I need to find out where their territory is. So I'm definitely going to want to take full as for sure. Make sure I can block that off. Don't want anyone getting into my territory through there. At Busum. Colony ship there as well, brilliant. Doing well for resources too.
We have surveyed the system.
Could be doing better for our energy, 62, that's okay. We don't have any pop goose because we're a hive mind. Yeah, see, space amoebas, I told you. Entities encountered by our fleets are spaceborne life forms, the space amoeba. Fascinating creatures. Oh, Jesus, that was more than one there. Look at that, right. Brilliant, okay, so space amoeba, 578 strength. We've got 274 strength, okay. Yeah, we don't have much in the way of military strength at the moment. Let's change that. Let's take another 5 corvettes. We've only got corvettes at the moment, that's fine. Let's keep this guy going this way. Be nice to have a black hole in our territory. So if I can get base there, there, and there, I'll be able to take my time and take all of that. All those systems will just be mine, which is great. We're going to need a lot more ships. A lot more military ships for sure. Alright, this construction ship's not doing me any good. It's doing nothing there. That's fine though. Ah, excellent. Got some more research projects there for Daubers to have a look at. And I think I'm going to have to send her maybe down this way. Get these research anomalies done.
Our construction is complete.
Brilliant, one more complete construction. Ah, we've got plenty of influence now. Oh, hold on. Just got a lot of notifications there. I just got the answer to my question by playing my own game a bit more. Excellent, man, excellent. I hope you're having a good one as well. Did you start a new one today with the Overlord, or are you just playing a game you've had going for a while? Right, so Neshi Alpha is now full colony. So we're definitely putting in an offspring nest. And we need synaptic nodes and a sentinel post, so I'll go for... Go for synaptic nodes first, and then a sentinel post. Right. Ah, excellent. Though we have struggled to gain access to enough signals for our translation drones to make much sense of the Delta aliens, the latest reports are startling. The aliens we first encountered in Fulas system seem to be organised as individuals rather than as a hive mind. How bizarre. They appear to be able to act with minimal input from any sort of collective, and most disturbingly, they're often poorly coordinated. And individual drones do not appear to instinctively know what other drones are doing. Alright, so they're definitely a species, that's for sure. And they're hostile, fantastic. Well, we'll definitely want to get Fulas for sure. And we'll try and find out where their territory is, work around them. Ah, you started a new game. Excellent, excellent. Yeah, I wanted to see some of the more overlordy ones. Hopefully some of the other species, because there's going to be loads of them. Hopefully some of them will have some overlord origins as well. Ah, surveyed the system as well. Ah, oh, we've got some dark matter here. Exotic substance has many properties that are seemingly defy several natural laws that could potentially revolutionise the sciences. While we do not yet possess the means to extract the resource, we should seriously consider establishing control over the system for future exploitation. That we will. So what way am I going to send this science ship? Let's send it into the Shake Nebula. The Shake Nebula. That says snake. Okay. I'll take ourselves another wee tradition. We'll go for Starbase upkeep. That should save us some money. Get some more science in the go here as well. Clear blockers or food production. Definitely food production. That's in the lowest. It's only at 19. We don't have to worry about blockers at the moment. We've just colonised one planet and we're currently colonising a second. Speaking of which, let's build one of everything actually on this planet. Might as well. I've got the minerals for it. And they're going to need to feed themselves and do some jobs, so once they've got an offspring nest and a synaptic node, they can build themselves loads of districts. Sounds good. Right, where's this? Ah, yes. Now this construction ship. I was going to try and expand because I've got the influence now. I can build 2. I can almost build 2. I need 2 more influence. Okay, almost 2. Excellent. Just need that to tick over. There it is.
Our special project is complete.
Alright, special project. The giant skeleton one. Our continued studies of the massive skeletal remains have managed to shed some light on how the creature ended up on the planet. There are very faint residual energy readings that indicate some kind of dimensional portal existed briefly towards the rear of the skeleton. Ah, that's a shit. I'm getting teleported through a portal onto a planet and killing yourself. It quickly perished from the hostile environment, yeah. Why it did this and where it came from are questions that may never be answered. Yep, sometimes questions don't need to be answered. Okay, let's send Dobby down here to see these anomalies. And can I take out those? What we got here? 440? Is that all? Oh, Jesus. Right, we need another few Corvettes, I think. Take another 5 of them. Okay, this guy is building the there we go, he's just started building the starbase. So at least I know that I'll definitely have full as.
We have found an anomaly.
Oh, hold on with anomalies. I'm trying to decide on some science here. That Thwip's gonna go to sleep. Good night, everybody. Thanks very much for dropping by, Thwips. Good to see you. I'll catch you again later, probably. Yeah, if any of you are streamers and stuff like this, I'll have a wee look and see who followed me. Give you a wee follow back. Try and join you in one of your streams. So I'll see you again soon. And we've opened the alien box. I was just deciding some science, come on. These notifications are coming in too fast. At long last, our scientists have penetrated the outer material of the alien box. The 3 small vials inside are indeed filled with different liquids. One red, one blue, and one green. The liquids are less alien than their container, and our scientists have identified them as primed gene modification mediums. For reasons beyond our understanding, the solutions are quickly deteriorating outside of their alien container. But there should be enough time to synthesize and apply one of them to our species. It has been confirmed that the effects will be positive, but exactly how remains to be seen. Well, we are a plant species, so we're going to go for the green solution, see what that does to us. Probably shouldn't be taking random solutions and applying them to our populations, but that's fine. We know what we're doing. Ah, adaptability, fantastic. That's good, because adaptability is something I had a negative for anyway. That couldn't have went better. Right, let's decide on this science then. Mining station output, definitely we'll take that. That's one of the lowest ones as well anyway. Yeah, already some success, happy with that. Once I've got these Corvettes built, or 3 of them being built. There we go, there's a station right there. That is a border.
Our construction is complete.
Making contact with more aliens? IOTA aliens? Where? And Bustam? Ah, right, this is one of these traders, one of these caravaneers or something like that.
Technology.
That'll be good to find out. Hopefully they're the science ones. Help us with some science research or something. That'd be good. I want some research station output from these people as well. Research speed, 5%, or station output, 10%.
Survey the system.
We'll go for speed at the moment, until we get more stations. This guy's finished doing that, so see if we can survey this system. Because I still don't know what their territory's like, so keep surveying these until we find out.
A new nest is born.
What are we doing with these aliens? Being investigated. Oh, come on. This is something we need to know. Right, construction ship. Get building your stations. You as well. Build some mining stations, that'd be grand. Picked up readings of unknown nature. The signals seem to follow some kind of repeating syntax. It could indicate sapient origin. Should be investigated further. They seem to be concentrated around a single space station. Right, yeah, so that's those ones there. Alright, and look at this, communications established. We're receiving transmission from the Kel Azan Republic. Let's have a look. Fanatic militarists and egalitarian. Okay, they're going to be a problem. You know what, we'll greet them in friendship just now. They are very different. Yes, our theoretical models have long suggested the existence of other intelligent civilizations. The alien political entity that we have encountered has a level of technology similar to our own, indicating that we achieved spaceflight at roughly the same time. Alright, excellent. So this is just a regular civilization. And we can see their territory. Okay. So it looks like we're going to have to get them blocked off at 2 different points. Hopefully I can get up to there before they do. I'll get this construction ship to follow them up. Definitely want to get to there at least, so that I can block them off from going this way. I'd like to get to there so I can block them off from going into the shroud. We will see. But for the moment, let's do the same here on Busum, our second colony. What was it we did last time? We put the offspring nests in, the synaptic nodes, build ourselves lots of fun districts. Because there's Neshi Alpha, it's still doing it, it's building away. Might as well give them lots to do. Keep them busy. Right, so let's have a look at this. The people then. They are suspicious. Diplomacy stance is belligerent. Can I change my diplomacy stance? Let's have a look. Or an expansionist. I'm going to keep it expansionist just now until we actually decide we want to fight with people, and then we can change to belligerent. No point being belligerent right now. Speaking of colonies, I should probably take over that one in the Smash Zone. While I'm here, well, they've closed their borders. Our borders were already closed, that's good. And we found ourselves a derelict shipyard. A large portion of asteroid 23478 has been hollowed out to allow for the construction of some kind of shipyard. It has been abandoned and exposed to the vacuum of space for centuries. If anything useful remained, it has already been looted by previous explorers. The design of the shipyard itself is unique, however, and much could be potentially learned by its study. Right, so that was down here, wasn't it? I think so, yep, that was one of Dauber's. Brilliant. So she can go on and she can keep on sciencing her anomalies. Ah, shite, they've got a science ship up there already. That means that they've already done this one. So hopefully I'll be able to chase them up here and get this one with the planet in it. It's a continental world, but that's fine. I should be able to get... Oh, here's something good. Right, I'll finish that sentence though. It's a continental world, but once we've got terraforming, that won't take long to become a tropical one. Now I've got this last expansion tradition here, our empire size, which gives us an ascension perk, so let's see what we've got. Is there anything new in our extension perks? Nihilistic acquisition unlocks raiding. We don't want that. We're not bombarding anyone just now. Starbase influence cost and claim. I'll probably go for that one just now because we want to be quite quickly making these starbases. Technological ascendancy. That's a good one because of the rare technologies. Monthly unity. Mastery of nature. And nothing here that's new, so we're definitely going to just go for Interstellar Dominion at the moment. And once we get a new tradition, we're going to go for science. Right. That guy's still building his mining station. Maybe I should have just left the stations just now and built the star bases instead.
We have surveyed the system.
Alright, we've got ourselves a sensor relay now. Hoping to discover rare resources inside B9001B, our science drone stumbled upon something most unusual. What happened to be what had appeared to have been a simple asteroid was in fact a long dormant relay station with complex electronic and advanced sensors set up to send signals back to an ancient empire. The impacts also damaged some of the asteroid's internal structure, and we can only extract one system from it. So do we want sensors? Encryption. Retrieve the sensors, that's much more useful. Hyperlink detection range +4. That's great, we'll take that. Well, it filled in some of them. Yeah, so I definitely want to get this construction ship out to Larkins, so I need another 3 outposts here for sure. That just blocks off a lot of space for me there, nice territory there. And I want to get this construction ship. Ah, Scientist Daubers has gained a new level. Brilliant, new skills. Yeah, and I want to get this construction ship up to Lenik at least. And hopefully this one here. If they're fast enough. Just have to hope that these guys aren't too worried about this territory here. Right, why are you not doing anything? That's because you can't. Not enough influence. You're building a research station then. And I think it's time that I built a new science ship as well. Need to get ourselves a scientist, a new scientist maybe. Where's my leaders? My leader panel. There we go. If I can get one that does archaeology, that'd be perfect. But I need 250 unity before I can. I'll get 270, that's fine. I can hire one at any time. I'll build the science ship just now. There it is there. Give us some time, see if we can find one that's a good archaeologist. Oh, we found the artisan troop. Very nice, we get artists in our system then. A joyous occasion indeed. Forgive my manners. I believe introductions are in order. We are the artisan troop. Our members have dedicated their lives in the pursuit of art, music, culture, and all other things that make existence bearable. That is interesting. Are we an artistic hive mind? Do we like art? I think that I think it's possible we could be an artistic hive mind. It's not out of the realms of science fiction, surely. Right, who's doing what?
Technology conceded.
No one there really want. I want that archaeological one. I'll keep checking back, see if I can find it. In the meantime, increase our survey speed time, that'd be fantastic. Yes, we'll do that. It's gonna be a while before they can take advantage of that though. How long? 39 months? Damn. I mean, I want them to speed up, but they took it. They took it. That's not good. Right. Just need to move that construction ship there, so that as soon as this place is surveyed, that construction ship will start building, and that'll be our borders. We'll have 2 borders with them. What kind of society research do we want? Population growth speed. That sounds good. Okay, we want to be the ones that take Lenik. That means they get the Shroud. That's a shame. Oh, we've got another archaeological dig, that's good. Over here in the Snake Nebula. Okay. So that'll be one of my next priorities. I want to get the Snake Nebula. Do I have enough for 2? Yes, I do. Excellent. So I can build that one now. Alright, my military's got a 701 strength. Could send it in. Defeat the amoebas. Yes, there we go, building the starbase. So that's us, we've blocked them off here at Lennox, so I'll send the science ship out this way now. Oh, surveyed systems, more science output. What do we want? Minerals. Corvette patterns. Mining station output. We'll go for the minerals. We're doing really well for resources here. Really good. You know what? Oh, it's 16 there. Let's build 4 more of these. Is it 4? Yeah, 4. I mean, I could build up to 30. That gives us 20. I'll leave it at that just now. Alright, so we found some living metal lakes. Investigation of the caverns below the surface of Tampere 6. Was that Tampere 6? These bloody names. That's why I try to rename things. Right, so we've revealed them to be filled with a silvery liquid metal that flows from cavern to cavern in gleaming rivers, pooling into underground lakes. More surprisingly still, is the discovery that this metal substance shares many key properties with organic life forms, including responding to environmental stimulus and exhibiting self-sustaining processes. It remains to be seen whether this exceptional metal should be classified as truly alive, but it may have several practical applications for engineering technology. Excellent, so I've got a living metal there, that'll be good. And that's the one that I'm building a station around as well. See what an absolute legend Daubers has been. Let's get them doing more research. Should I send Daubers up to there or into the Snake Nebula? Yeah, let's send her into the Snake Nebula. Research the anomalies there, that'll be good. Speaking of which...
Our construction is complete.
Ah, anomaly research speed. That's another anomaly one. You know what, I'll take that. Why not? Rhizome of White. You can go into this science ship here. I'll send you to excavate me an archaeological dig. There we go, our first archaeological dig. Excellent, I can get this guy building all these mining stations now. Oh no, an abandoned gateway. This could either be really good or a lot of trouble. The strong residual subspace signature that surrounds the station indicates that it may be a gateway of some sorts, part of a theoretical network of similar stations that at some point would have allowed for near instantaneous travel between different parts of the galaxy. Assuming this is a gateway, its current state of disrepair has rendered it unusable. If it could be restored into working order, its owner would potentially be able to access any other functioning gateways in the galaxy, enabling travel across huge distances in a matter of days. Yay me, yay science. Toby, you're an excellent resource. What can I say?
Our construction is complete.
Oh, would you look at that? Looks like I'm going to have a big circle of territory here. That must be a hyperlane going out that way. Interesting. Hopefully there's nobody currently in there taking systems, as these ones will be safe. So you know what, I'll send this person up this way as well. Because if I've blocked off everything down here, everything in here... Oh shit, the amoebas have moved. Didn't notice that. Yeah, so as I was saying, if I can get everything down here, if I can get everything in this little bit here, hopefully I'll be able to get everything here, and then whatever's on this side of me won't be able to access me easily. Just this Kelazan Republic I've got to worry about. Let's see. They're still kind of suspicious. Might try and improve relationships with them just now. Just Just because I don't really feel ready for combat at this stage of the game. Although I've got a wee 870 fleet, which is good. Let me send them over here to take out the amoeba. So I can't have those amoeba in the Targon system. That's the one that I want to put a station in next. Hey, why are you not building? Build stations. Come on, man. Work harder. Yeah, because once I've got Targon, I've blocked off this a little bit. That's the goal. Got ourselves a nice wee continental world up there. The guy's doing his job. Yeah, so I'm glad I blocked them off there. That's brilliant. Build star bases as well. You know what, that's what I'll do. I'm going to upgrade these two to star bases. Get a bit of a military presence on our border. Who's this sign ship here? This is Dauber, she's not doing anything. That's because the amoeba's in the way. Hey Tempe, thanks for the hype. Let's send the military in to back up Daubers so she doesn't get hurt. Alright, so that's all going really well. I might actually go ahead and get myself another wee science ship then. Oh, traditions available. Fantastic. Going on to the discovery one now. Want to start to get our science on the go. Yeah, we can really beast up the science. Oh, here we go actually. Let's see. We can zoom in. Let's slow this down a bit actually. There we go, my wee fleet of corvettes. They're really good look. Nice looking ships, aren't they? Look at that. So they're just the basic ones. Basic wee fighting ships. I can't tell the difference between the regular corvette and the offspring one, but there is definitely an offspring one in there. So it's good. Yeah, there we go, offspring corvette 2. Corvette 18. I'm not sure how many offspring corvettes I need per fleet in order to keep them at full strength. Sure, we'll find that out. But yeah, so we're going to be taking on these space amoeba. Oh, let's pause that a second. Yes, this is a space amoeba. We hostile people. They've already started firing on us, so let's see how this goes. I needed a break, damn it. Don't worry, the military's on its way. Okay, that big one's causing us some trouble. Hey, they seem to be able to heal themselves, look at that. Well, that's not good. We're doing well enough though. Space vessels are hard to follow, aren't they? Look at that. All these amoeba flying about. The corvettes are just doing laps. We've reduced our strength. Yes, there we go. We're starting to get in about them now. Big one's a big target, but it's and it's healing itself as well. It's going down slowly. And we're not losing much in the way of strength.
Our construction is complete.
Oh, we're completing some construction as well. Right, so we'll leave them to that. Let's start dealing with what else is going on here. Oh god, right. Fleet in the... Yes, there we go. We won. Fabulous. And we didn't lose too much health. We lost like 10% health. There we go. Send them back to Wumbo. Brilliant. We can send Daubers in now to research the damage. Hopefully we'll get something good from those amoeba. And then you can research all of that as well, Dobby. I'll send in the construction ship as well to take that as part of my territory. Success! That was good to have a wee bit of combat success at the start of the game. Right, this chap, you've stopped doing stuff. Let's get you surveying. Survey your way down this way. Yeah, there you go. 1 choke point. Oh, hold on. Survey. 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 And then you. So they're surveying withdraws at the moment, so get surveying. I'll get this one to survey that one as well. Ideally, I want to get a construction ship to here. And then I'll have a really good chunk of territory right there. That'll be good. Yes, Adobe, back to work. Excellent. Yeah, so I was going to say I need to build myself another wee science ship, and I'll just get one more science ship on the go to start filling in the blanks in my territory.
Technology conceived.
Oh, we are in the red for food. Oh no. Yeah, let's do the hydroponics. That's good timing actually. Hydroponics farms. We'll be able to build some hydroponics bays on our star bases. That'll help us with the food. We do have plenty of food in stockpile though. We'll be fine for a while. Ugh, no rest for the wicked. Too right, Dobby. Can't have you sitting there being lazy for too long. The military cleared your way, you're good to go.
Our construction is complete.
Excellent, we've got ourselves a star base here, so I'll keep this open for a hydroponics bay.
Our construction is complete.
Oh, the shipyard and anchorage while it's there. This one as well. Shipyard and anchorage, that'll do. And once that research is done, I'll be able to build some hydroponics bays. Hey, capital. Available housing. Oh, Jesus. Fine then, another hive district. Housing is going to be an issue, I think.
We have found an anomaly.
Okay, leave that for Daubers. That's fine. Leave the anomalies just now. How much in the way of available jobs? Got available jobs. Current point. You know what? Build a farm. Might as well. Ah, I've got some featured collapsed burrows, industrial wastelands. I can get rid of them and get more space. That's good. Might as well just do all that just now. Put that in the queue. Yeah, Nessie's doing well here.
Technology conceived.
Not much point in giving you many more buildings. We'll put in the sentinel post for you. Keep the crime down. Get the unity up. I want to get your pops up though. I've got loads of jobs available for you, but not enough population on that planet. Similar for this one here. So I've got this survey speed up now. That's good. So hopefully I'll be able to get to that choke point quite quickly. Got 2,000 for the research station output. Might as well take it. Although I do want more speed. Fusion reactors in the ships would be great. Yeah, go for research first. We're still pretty safe, despite the fact we've got these hostile chaps on our border. I don't feel unsafe. I think we're good. Speaking of which, actually, I might just move my main military base up to Lennox.
Technology conceived.
Yeah, let's do that. Move them up to Lennox. Home base, Lennox. There you go. Ah, there's that living metal mega construction. 32,000. No, this is not the time for living metal. No. We will go for the coil gun. Yeah. Let's upgrade the offense and then we'll come back and do defense. Defense? Defense. You know what I mean. Excellent, that's another one. Another one down. Where's my construction ship? Yes, good timing. Let's get you moving on. Just keep on going. Keep building those stations. Hey, analyze the debris. Fantastic. Breeding programs and regenerative hull tissue. That's going to be really useful. And this chap here as well. They're building mining stations. I think what I'll do is I'll prioritise this direction. Don't want to use up too much influence, then I won't be able to get it. So 1, 2, 3, 4. If I can get 4 more systems out this way, we will be good. Speaking of which, I meant to recruit another one of these chaps. Get another scientist in there. Yes, and then we can start filling in the gaps. I'll send them up to Marath first. This one, and this one. So you can fill in those gaps there. And then come down here and survey that one. Alright. I'm going to need to read up more about them. The Offspring Corvettes. Because I know what I did read on here already. It does say fleets without an Offspring ship. That means 1, right? I'm pretty sure that means 1. So I probably could just get rid of one of those Offspring ships. I wonder how well they upgrade as well. That's going to be something we can figure out later. Ah, excellent. We've got some archaeology going on. Our continued excavations on Othvomia have unearthed a small cache of antique objects. Rhizome of White has identified several minor artifacts among them. Excellent. So that's just what I said before. Fantastic. Let's keep them doing some excavations. Got another science ship in there. Got our military going where it needs to go. Needs repaired. Oh, I've got these chaps as well. Have I got hydroponics yet? How long does that take? Another 17 months before hydroponics. That's not too bad. Got that starbase being built as well. Alright, I wonder where all the other aliens are then. Oh, like they're taking more territory there. Looks like they're going to fill in this bit as well. Still, we've only got 2 borders with them, so we should be fine. We'll take them over when the time comes. Alright, anybody not doing anything? Construction ship. We're doing it. We're doing well for influence. Fantastic. Built that up pretty well. Once you're done there, you can come and build the star base. I'm going to need another. I'll put another military post in here. I don't like the fact that's a gateway. That just makes me nervous. Oh no! More aliens! Oh, actually, this is a different thing altogether. Lost in space. Ship is not giving off any heat signatures and seems to be drifting. Special project to investigate. Why not? Let's have a look. Derelict ship. Was that you, Dobby? It was. Yeah, you can research the derelict ship once you're done there. Ah, Cortana Gaming. Good to see you, buddy. How you doing? Thanks very much for the raid. Much appreciated. Come on in, we're playing a bit of Stellaris today. Oh, and we've got another building here. Let's stick this in. Agriculture district. Yes, sentinel posts. Let's stick them in. I always like to keep a wee sentinel post on them. Make sure there's no crime. They're good for amenities anyway. Yes, do that. So they're building an agricultural district, so my food should go up. As long as there's people to actually do the job, I suppose. Alright, we've got this guy here, just need to keep on moving him up. And I haven't came across any aliens over this way yet, so that's good. That's what I'm expecting. I'm expecting sort of at this border here. I'm going to find someone. But if I can take this system, I will be good. It's my science ships to work fast. Are these guys getting repaired? Yes, they are. Brilliant. Hey, Militant Monkey's here. How you doing? Peekaboo indeed. And Cortana, hey man, how's it going? Had to end the stream early, I was running like a snail. Ah, that's a shame, man. Had a bit of a problem with that last week actually. I was playing The Witcher, and I must have been playing it for maybe about 2 hours, 2.5 hours, when I realised it was only the first 40 minutes of my stream that actually went out. I mean, I should have known it was quite quiet in the chat. I just thought that nobody was watching me.
We have found an anomaly.
It was Overlord. Overlord's going well so far. Not much in the way of differences. We are playing a civilization with this. We went for a progenitor hive, which is one of the new stories here. That's why I'm playing as Wumbo. So progenitor hive instead of tree of life. Progenitor hive. The only difference so far is that we've got these offspring leaders. So leaders require these offspring ships or these offspring leaders to be in the area in order to get the benefits. Oh damn, gotta love tech issues. Yeah, no man. It wasn't until it was 2 hours in. Kind of annoying. Should have been paying attention, I suppose. But hey, it's a good game. Leave me alone. Right, so I'll show you the screen here. So yeah, all of this is just the same. It's all the same hive mind stuff as that was there before. So Gestalt consciousness, hive mind, empath and ascetic. The civics haven't changed much anyway. It's this progenitor hive one. So if you have a look at this, we employ special offspring leaders who gain XP passively. It replaces the spawning pools with offspring nests. And what they do is they grant a powerful defensive army and improvements to menial drones. So my menial drones are better and my defences are better. It allows the building of offspring nests on subject worlds, which is what I've been doing with my colonies. And what we can do is we can release sectors as subjects. So a lot of the progenitor hive stuff seems to be about if you're not taking over the place entirely, you're subjugating whatever species are there. So I think I'm going to be doing a lot of slavery in this one. And also you need to have offspring ships in amongst your army, otherwise they'll have like serious detriments to them. Like this, like you can see there, sublight speeds -50, evasion -50, and fire rate -50. So on the one that I've currently got, I've got a wee fleet up here. I've got 2 of those offspring ones. They're corvettes. So, I mean, they're classed as corvettes anyway, and they do seem to have just as much in the way of military power as the regular corvettes. In fact, maybe a little bit better, actually. Seem to have better hull points, better armour, and better fire rate than the regular corvettes. So as long as I've got one of these guys in, I should get some pretty decent modifiers. Sounds like a pain in the arse. You know what, not much more of a pain in the arse than some of the other ones. I mean, remember I went for that photosynthesis build? That was a... yeah, it's a sex ship, definitely, yeah. So you need to have one sex ship in every one of your fleets or your people just won't be happy. And to be honest, that makes sense to me. Now, we're missing a corvette on that fleet, so we'll build another one. And I was waiting for hydroponics. Yeah, 6 months remaining. That's grand. Yeah, so at the moment you can see I've only found one person so far, the Kel Azan Republic. And just like any other republic that you find, they're hostile for some reason, just straight off the bat. So it's just my luck always coming across someone hostile. In olden times, often armies were followed by prostitutes. Hey, armies are good business for them.
Our construction is complete.
The oldest profession in the world for a reason. Right, construction ship, where are you? Okay, got the territory there. You just keep on moving out the way. 52, yeah, I can afford it, that's good. You should still be building that, that's nearly done as well. So I'm trying to get out to this choke point here, so that everything in here is just going to be mine.
Our construction is complete.
Brilliant, good timing. Alien writing. Someone used a mining laser from orbit approximately 5,000 years ago to carve a large body of writing into the surface of Guram 2. The massive script covers a large portion of the planet's upper hemisphere, and it appears to be a short story chronicling the difficult life of an alien mercenary. That is quite fascinating, actually. Right, so I finished my expansion tradition here. We're on to the science one, discovery. So we're going to do survey speed increase, disengage chance. Yeah, we'll go for survey speed increase to start with. Definitely. Because we've got a goal here. I want these survey ships to get out to here as quickly as possible. Survey's done, that's good. Construction ship's not working, so I'll send him along. Ah, I can't actually get that yet. How long you got? I'll move him there just now. Hopefully once he gets there. By the time he gets there, hopefully that'll be surveyed. CO. Oh, actually, it looks like he's got quite a few different planets to survey. That's fine, I just increased the survey speed. Hopefully that helps. Can you remember Tukin's actual name, by the way? Yes, I can. Not his full name. But I didn't know he goes by Ethan. Right, so another building in the homeworld. Have I unlocked any more buildings that I really need? Hive Warren for housing and amenities. I don't really need that there. I could just put in some more research labs. My mineral output is really good. Yeah, I don't really feel like I need a stronghold. I've got the synaptic nodes, I've got the sentinel posts. Fuck it, let's fire in another research lab. This can be my research planet.
We have found an anomaly.
I just realised I had that on slow speed there. That's not good. Looks like we're getting there. I haven't actually came across any alien signals when we got here, so I think I'm going to get this choke point, which is great. What's this science ship doing? Filling in things. Slow going. Maybe send one of these guys back to help. I need to send Daubers in as well. Daubers needs to go and get all those anomalies. There's loads of them there. I've got hydroponics now, brilliant. We'll be able to make those bays. What do we need here? Regenerative hull tissue. I mean, that's not going to go away, so I don't think I'll bother with that just now. I think we'll just take that amoeba breeding program for now. Dob anomalies. That's right. That's what I should have. Ah, you know what? I can name your ship as well. Wonder if I spell it right. Dob anomalies. There you go. Anyway, Dauber's the weird captain of the ship Dob anomalies. I see you hard at work there as well. You are indeed. You're moving to do that derelict ship research. Maybe you'll get some more ships in her. Ah, there we go. Hydroponics bays. Let's get them built. Oh, actually, on this one, we'll maybe do the crew gestation instead. Sensors have detected the energy readings in a cluster of asteroids. Further investigation is recommended. So we've got ourselves another excavation site here, up at Zimmeltan, or Zimatulon. Zimatulon sounds better. Our science ships are definitely doing their jobs here, that's great. Ah yes. And we've got an actual archaeological dig going down here. Right, so once down on the surface, it was clear that a civilization had indeed flourished here until as recently as a few centuries ago. At some point, a sudden and total catastrophic event gripped the world. Apparently, some sort of internecine struggle between nation states led to a terminal exchange of weapons of mass destruction. Oddly, although the surface is scoured clean and dead, the sky is alive with the shifting hues of a perpetual aurora borealis. It's a striking vista. The desolate steel and stone carcasses of entire cities painted by the vibrant, scintillating colours dancing in the sky. That sounds wonderful. Yeah, keep on digging, tell me what you find. And Dob anomalies, keep on working. Right, construction ship here, let's get you moving down here, build an outpost. Oh no! Okay, so you won't be able to build it straight away. It's okay, scientist is still working. Should be enough influence by the time that scientist has done that there. Then we can send someone down here as well. Right, anything else I can do with the Kalazan while I'm here? Oh, they're currently trying to harm our relations. Well, there's no point in me trying to improve them. Let's send someone to spy on them instead. There you go. Hey, Barrogs is here. How you doing? Skies are alive with the vestiges of anomalies. They certainly are. I've got loads of anomalies going on here. We've got Daubers. Daubers the weird and Dob anomalies doing all my research for me. I've kept all the anomalies there for her. She'll be grand. Speaking of which, Balrogs, seeing as you're here, we've already got a border on this game. We need a Balrog in the border. That's where Balrogs live. They live in the border. Aye, so we found one alien species so far, and they are quite hostile. Which for some reason just happens with me. I don't know. People just like to be hostile. So there we go. We've got a Balrog station. And we're building the hydroponics bay on it. Oh, that energy gain is looking low. 11. We need more mining ships. More, yeah, here. I'm building too many outposts. And you've been building them for a reason. Let's go for basic combat roles. Let's get the military upgraded. Yeah, my goal is to get this choke point here. And then I'll only got this direction to go in order to find more alien civilizations. So we'll see what happens. I've got this in slow again. Why does that keep going down? Ah, the ship and order in Potap 3 was not abandoned. The crew are alive but not well, influenced by some sort of brain parasite. With the help of our scientists, they could easily be cured. Yeah, help them. Feeling helpful just now. Oh, hello there. First contact with the Tendra Zun new Ascensionists. You hacked into us, and you now call us friend? Bah! The new Ascensionists will remain vigilant towards your kind. You know what, that's fine. We'll be watching you as well. What should we take? One day we'll destroy it. Nah, we'll just be watching you. Keep it to that. That's interesting. So they've got some hostile people on the other side of them. Ruthless capitalists. They're a mega church. Okay, some sort of weird religious capitalist cult going on there. That's good. Right, somebody, tell me, are your surveys complete? You, currently surveying. You. Yes, excellent. Going into the last place, that means I should be able to build my new outpost there. I still haven't discovered anyone up here, so we are good. Made first contact with the mysterious... Yep, there we go. There they are. Knew I'd find aliens back that way. Let's send someone to find out who they are. Send an envoy, but... Oh, actually... Excellent, that's another one of those trader ones. Brilliant. So we can keep on sending our science ships out this way. Looks like I've got a wee bit more territory to take. Fantastic. Right, there's lots of anomalies popping up now. Right. Daubers has got her work cut out for her. Let's go for the Corvette patterns. Build cost, build speed. Yeah, do that.
Our construction is complete. Our construction is complete.
Brilliant, brilliant. Construction complete all over the place here. So I will keep you in that system just now. Build some mining stations and research stations. And this one, yeah, might as well just do the same here until that science ship is finished serving Sethelbeck. Until that happens, I need to get Dob anomalies up here. Look at that, look at all those anomalies she's got to do now. Right, go for this one first. Found an anomaly. She can do that one as well. Just keep on moving up. Loads and loads of anomalies. No breaks for Daubers. Can upgrade them as well. 350. Ah, that's a lot, but it's worth it. Another one. Jesus. These are coming in. Right. One of these science ships, because they were racing. You know what? This one here. You're meticulous. You both got anomaly discovery. I'm going to send one of you back.
We have surveyed the system.
More resources. So this is that one's got 0 in it. So I'm gonna have. I think I'm gonna have one system with every kind. I've not found any with crystal in it yet. But I found a living metal. I found a moat over here.
We have surveyed the system.
Alright, so they are doing the surveys there. So what I'll do is I'll get the soaring leaf here. Oh wait, have you finished surveying there? You have. Excellent, so I'll get the soaring leaf to come out this way. Get this construction ship up here. Build an outpost. And this one is currently surveying there. And I'll send them to survey here as well. So we can start getting the middle of this territory filled in. Should we become an art patron? Might as well. What does that give us? Monthly unity? Definitely. Got plenty of money to spend on it. Why not?
Our construction is complete.
Alright, you, construction ship. I suppose you just stay where you are just now until they're done until they're done surveying. Could probably do with another construction ship. Influence is low though. It's gonna be a while until I can fill all this in.
Our swarm is strengthened.
Our swarm is strengthened. Fantastic, it's upgraded. I wonder what kind of strength we're looking at now. 1100. Not bad. There we go, got some exotic gases now as well. Where's that? Ah, it's all the way out here. Marinius. We'll take Marinius as well. It looks like things start to spread out quite significantly after Marinius. So we are likely to find some more aliens down that way. Ah. Okay, so we're picking up something from them, whoever they are. Ah, and there we go, like I was saying, rare crystals. So yeah, we definitely want to take Marinius.
We have surveyed the system.
And that's then finished surveying. Excellent. So let's fill in this gap. Oh no. Maybe not. Not right away. Let's just move them into the area first. And we found ourselves an ancient survey marker. A small, short-range transmitter has been located on the surface of CU1. It appears to be an ancient survey marker, placed here eons ago to mark a large deposit of precious metals. The miners it was meant for evidently never arrived, and the deposit still stays there. So I'll be taking advantage of that. Thank you very much, Daubers, that's brilliant. And get a construction ship down there. And we've got a new tradition as well. We can go for Research Subsidies Edict. Research output. We can also go for research alternatives, so we'll go for the output first of all. Let's have a look at the edicts as well. I've got some that take unity and a couple that take food. That's good. I'm going to want to get my food output increased in that case. And I definitely want my energy output increased. That's ridiculous. +2 in the energy.
Our construction is complete.
Yeah, let's see. Ops 59 jobs available. Do not have the energy labs yet, no. I mean, I suppose I'll build an additional energy district on each world. That should help. Alright, the Dub Anomalies crew has succeeded in isolating a signal embedded within the unusual pattern of interference in the Sethelback system. The signal was a song, a complex sonification of an advanced mathematical equation to be precise, and one that Science Officer Daubers the Weird cannot seem to get out of their head. Who or what may have composed this song remains unknown. though its complexity infers an incredible level of technological sophistication regarding subspace harmonics. The signal's geodiscs, or geodesics, suggest a point of origin from outside of our galaxy. That is curious indeed. Let's see, hopefully she doesn't go mad or anything like that after that. Hold on, let's see, you're moving to Simulton. Don't do that yet. Research what's left in Settleback first before you go there. And then you can go that way. Ah, the Sages of the Shroud. Oh, this is new. I've not seen these before. Ah, visitor, welcome. We are the Sages of the Shroud. Within this void-born hull, our coven communes with the forces incomprehensible to most mortal minds. We contemplate the secrets that lie hidden in dreams, reservoirs of untapped potential, the unseen gears driving whole civilizations. The Shroud reveals much to those who would listen. At this moment, I listen to you. What brings you to us? Jesus, what is to be our fate? Would you send us a teacher from your order? Okay, let's see what's our fate first of all. Alright, a momentous query, no less poignant for being asked by so many before you. Such a question carries a heavy price, but we can provide an answer. The Shroud allows us to perceive events which have not yet come to pass, and this knowledge shall help guide your course. It is beyond the power of any one event to alter the turning of the galaxy. If you would strike this bargain, know that your aspirations should extend no further than to be better prepared. But oh, what grand designs may be built upon even the merest glimpse of what is to come. Too late from Dobby. Yeah, you're mad enough as it is. Balrogs, kill them all. Yes, let's kill them. Right, you know what? 50 influence, 1500 energy. Puts their opinion up. That's interesting. Oh, Jesus, I didn't mean to say goodbye there. Okay, hold on. Let's get there. Back up. There we go. And would you be willing to send us a teacher? What does that get us? Unlocks a planet decision. Shroud Walker teacher. What does that decision get us though? Tell me more about Shroud Walker teacher. That tells about travelling via the Shroud. Okay, I've never travelled via a Shroud before. I think that we're going to buy these because I don't know what they are and I'm interested. Right, so we'll go for we'll go for the fate first of all. The infinite strands of time that extend from this moment now enter into confluence. Here, in this place, the path ahead grows clear. The rite of divination has begun. Well, I've got no idea what that did. I guess we'll find out.
We have surveyed the system.
And they can give us insight on another empire. That's pretty good.
Technology conceived.
Excellent. More science. We've got basic combat roles in the ships. What we do want? Fusion reactors, capacity subsidies, energy grid. We probably want to go for that, considering our energy level. Yes, let's do it. I do want fusion reactor. Global energy. Yeah. Okay. We'll do it. We'll go for the, because it is getting kind of bad here. We're on +1 for the energy. Oh, hold on a second. Wayward pilgrims. Sensors detect the approach of several transport vessels, battered and broken down. The ships appear cobbled together from spare parts. The commander of the caravan's flagship is hailing us. But given the state of their technology, any communication is likely to be audio only. Divine blessings upon you. I am the anointed leader of this caravan. We ask for safe passage through your space and a kind donation of food. We're on a pilgrimage, and after long years in the void, my people grow thin. I don't see any reason why not. The sign of the visitor situation advances by 20. Is that 2,000 food and 50 influence? We've got the food to spare. Absolutely brilliant with food. So why not, I guess?
We have found an anomaly.
Leave the anomalies be. So what have we got here? Sages of the Shroud, Psionic Avatar. Well, that's interesting. Oh god, the artists are hitting us up for a donation. To feed the future slaves. I know they're going to give us some influence back if we do that, so yes. You know what we will donate. Fabulous. I've got no idea what that psionic avatar is, but I don't want to mess with it. Let's just have the construction ship build some research stations. Alright, Dobbers is at it again. Look at this, minding your own business. Deep within a crevice of the giant asteroid, we have found something astonishing. There is mining gear attached to the rock, digging itself into the vast depth of the asteroid. It stands abandoned, with no signs of who placed it there. If we can stop the machine, we might be able to learn something about the technology used to build it. But we must hurry before the random debris crushes it. Yeah, try and stop the machine, go for it. So, what are you doing, Dobby? Yeah, don't move yet. Oh, actually, yes, you do move, because it's a construction ship we need for that one. Oh, encounter in Larkin Singularity. Where the hell is Larkin Singularity? I find the Beth aliens. Right. Oh, you're kidding me on. Did they come through that black hole? What the hell? Don't tell me there's aliens down in this part here. I thought that was blocked off. Okay, we'll send an envoy. Let's find out more. In the meantime, get the construction ship to do that research project that we're looking at. And this science ship here. That's Dobbers. Get back to your anomaly research. And that construction ship can build a starbase, and that'll fill in that bit there. Fantastic. Yeah, we're going to get plenty of minerals. Oh, and look at that, our energy credits are already up. We must have built one of our... We built all of them, yeah. Excellent. Onto the job. Is that a sign of the visitor thing?
Technology conceived.
Well, it's going to be interesting. See what happens there. Space amoeba research. Yeah, go for it. Drill rampage.
Our construction is complete.
Yep, that's them. They're moving to the drill rampages now. That's good. Alright, let's research Destroyer. Brilliant.
Our construction is complete.
Should be able to improve our fleet there. Oh, here we come. From my people, the gratitude of... Alright. I was not reading that right. God, it's getting late. Right. Try that again. From my people, the gratitude of full bellies, in truth, our arrival here is no accident. Generations past, a powerful seer pointed to a star in the heavens and said that we would reach the divine. Yours is that star. Here, the border between the world of the senses and the blessed realm is thin, but our ships are old, our technology is second rate. To make contact with the blessed realm, we will need your help. You may not share our gods, but will you deny us the chance to meet them? Please grant us the resources we need to complete our pilgrimage. What do you need? Yeah, I'm curious. I don't know who their god is, but I am curious. Let's do it. Very well. I have what you need. Okay, science ship is out here. Let's send them further out. And once this construction ship's done with the drill rampage, send them out as well. So, we managed to stop the excavator before it broke down. It's a remarkable piece of machinery with a smooth surface covered in diamonds. At first glance, the whole drill seemed like one solid piece, but it's simply so well put together that you cannot notice the grooves and joints. Our engineers will be able to reverse engineer some of the technology. Excellent. Yeah, the season for pilgrimages, definitely. I mean, we've got this pilgrimage going on here, and we've also got these weird soothsayer people here. And sages of the shroud. I am very suspicious of all of this. Right, anyway, send you out. Oh yeah, I've just used all my influence. Okay, right. So you're not putting you're not putting a base down there yet. So we'll just get this guy building all the mining stations. Build, build, build. Excellent. Oh, let's upgrade you lads. Fantastic. And we'll keep the game going. I'm going to get myself another colony while we're here. Ah, yeah, look at that. There's our more habitable ones. Hey, Briarpatch, how you doing? Good to see you. Ah, it's been a while. How you doing? Right. New colony over here. Where's the other tropical planets that I have? Got one over here. I think I've got one up here. No, that's a continental world up there. Our crew aboard the Dob Anomalies report that the Zemaluton shipwreck appears to have been the result of an unexpected geomagnetic solar storm. The supply ship suffered a complete loss of life support systems and sustained inoperable damage. Drifting until it entered Zemaluton's gravity well, there are no survivors. The ship's cargo hold does indeed contain a notable amount of minerals. However, the captain of the Dob Anomalies cautions that the construction indicates Kel Azan Republic design. It's very likely that minerals belong to the Kel Azan Republic, and that may be displeased should we lay claim to their shipment. So what do I get? I get either 300, or I get an increase in influence. My minerals are really good. The influence is what I need right now. I mean, I don't want to go appeasing the Kel Azan Republic. They're hostile, but I prefer the influence gain. Yeah, it definitely has moved in with Flynn. Excellent, excellent. Good to hear. I know you were working on that last time we were talking, so you've been busy. Well, definitely. How have I been doing? I've been doing great. I've actually been doing a lot of house hunting myself. Oh, here we go. More mysterious spacefarers. We got here. Oh, that's the ones in the Larkin. Let's see what they are. Excellent. So I've got some weird aliens coming through here. I get a feeling they're coming through a black hole. Who's hunting? Oh man, it's not good. It is not good. I actually have made a couple of offers on houses as well, and for some reason I just keep on getting out of bed. Really pissing me off. There we go. We finally found another culture out here. I knew I'd find them in this area. So we made first contact with the mysterious aliens in the Iblaria system. Now let's send a... Oh, look at that. They're happy that we returned the minerals. Our pleasure. 100 influence, fantastic. Let's send another envoy out. I'm running out of envoys here. But it looks like that's another... Oh wait, that's another one of those things. Weird. You and everyone else. The market's terrible right now. Aye, it is. I mean, it's just as bad here as it is anywhere else, that's for sure. Right, here we go. Pilgrims. On behalf of all pilgrims, I thank you. I am no poet. I cannot put the experience into words, but thank you for your generosity. We have touched the divine. May the eternal glory of the blessed realm be upon you. Alright. Oh, I wonder what they're going to do now. Hopefully they just leave. The monolith we found on an asteroid dwarfs the signed ship. A majestic, smooth slab of metal. The once garish pigment patterns on the front have been reduced to mere flecks. A small power outlet on the machine's side promises its secrets will be unveiled in exchange for a modest sum of energy credits. It's a vending machine in space. Excellent. Activate it. Do it. Let's see what it is. The machine stirs, ancient mechanism clanking behind the smooth facade. After much whirring, buzzing, and a dramatic pause, a metallic panel slides back and a ship-sized cylinder rolls out of the machine. The cylinder is empty, its content long evaporated through a corroded sealing cap. The container itself is still in good shape though, and the unknown alloy is on par with the metal we use to make our ships. Alright, so just I found an artifact in space out of a I don't know, sci-fi vending machine. Right, I'll leave the anomaly for now because we've just done some more excavating in the beautiful bubble. The history of Othvomia 1A, and its lost civilization was uncovered, and although tragic by galactic standards, it was sadly typical. The civilization arose, growing in technical sophistication, if not social and political harmony. Eventually, they created the tools of their own destruction, and then used them. If the fate of this world and its denizens was not unique, there was something that was, and it was captured in the imagination of our scientific minds. The ceaseless Aurora Borealis effect dancing unperturbed above all the devastation. Upon closer study, the aurora effect in the sky displayed repeating patterns which defies all previous knowledge of weather systems. Is there some message here? Keep digging, find out. Excellent. Briar Patch, seeing as you arrived as well, we're going to have to name something after you. Get a nice wee system or a planet. You know what? This is my new colony that I'm going to be looking at here. Not the Tomb World, the other one. Go away. Where's the other one? There it is, there. We're going to call this the Briar Patch. Wait there, am I spelling that right? You check your name here. Briar, not Briar. There we go. There we go, my new colony that I'm just building here. So have I got the ship yet? Where's the ship? Oh, the colony ship's still being built, so it's going to be the Briar Patch soon. Right, on with this construction then. Let's see if I can get this guy out to Marinus now. I've got that influence gain. I want to get this one as well. That's another one of those weird artisan troop things. So we've got the artists. We've got the weird cult. Hopefully this is something useful here. Maybe some traders or some scientists. But still haven't found any proper alien civilizations out this way. I think the Kel Azan Republic has blocked me off from the rest of the galaxy. Let's go one of these. What's that? Oh, that's just the Shroud again. They've got a couple of places. That's bizarre. I'm suspicious of them, that's for sure. Thanks, sir. No problem, Briar. You've earned it. Right, let's get this game started. Keep it moving. Let's see what happens next. Are these all the pilgrims here? Beth aliens. Oh, shite. Other aliens have came out of this black hole. I have no idea what's going on here. The shroud grows quiet once more. The weary river of time recedes into its well-worn course. The changes foretold by the rite of divination have come to pass. Now go in awe as you reflect on the workings of the shroud. Alright, sign of the visitor. Done. I'm not sure what I gain from that exactly. Sure something weird will come to pass. But we did find a crashed scout craft. A small scout craft of some kind ploughed into the surface of this asteroid millennia ago, creating a shallow canyon. There is no visible cockpit in the ship, leading our scientists to believe it was either piloted by remote or through some kind of primitive artificial intelligence. Although it was too damaged to be salvaged, the ship hasn't been picked clean by looters yet, so we will study its design. Excellent.
We have surveyed the system.
Excellent, another system surveyed. What's this science ship doing? Yep, that's Dobby, she's on her way. Excellent. My guy building his mining stations, that's all good as well. Let's continue with this investigation into the aliens. That's the Daleth aliens. Where's the Daleth aliens again? That's the Beth. That's the Daleth ones there. So that's gonna be another shop or something. I detected the presence of an alien civilization. Ah, here we go. Okay. They appear to be an early space age. Alright, actually it's a primitive one. Look at that. We should consider building an outpost. Yeah, it's alright. Nice to find ourselves a primitive civilization. Velet civilization encountered. Yeah, we'll definitely do that. Oh, here they are down here. Early space age. I don't know how they'll fit in with our hive mind. So once I've got a post there, once I've got a post there, I'll be able to decide what to do with them. I could maybe indoctrinate them, but I'm not sure how that would work. Oh, we need mote harvesting traps. Excellent. Exploit resource. A mind link. Research alternatives. Go for it. Okay, these Beth aliens appeared to be eager to establish communications. Well, that's nice. They're receptive. Oh, why they're already in my territory though, that's not good. They appear to just come from that wormhole. Oh man, these guys are hitting me up for donations again. Hey, I get a blast of influence every time I do it, so yes, I'm going for it. That's actually really good. That means I'll be able to take a lot of territory. The mineral cluster is a holographic record, multi-sided, many-edged and translucent. A crystal codex. Alright. It remains secure in the Dob Anomaly's tractor beam, but our experts will need some time to decode its contents. Very well. You know what, Dobbers, do the thing. Research project. Ah, yeah, it's a trader. The Zura Corp. Okay, well met. What you got for us? Interesting, some strategic resources. Exotic gases for 10 per month. Not right now, lads. I'm only making 26 per month at the moment on energy. I need to up that. Yeah, let's get these ones building more energy districts. We actually changed one of these into an energy world. And my home planet's the one that's got the most though. Yeah, I need more colonies. Which means I need terraforming. because I'm running out of tropical worlds here. I've still got Tampere here. I don't know anything that's in here yet. So we'll keep on surveying, see if we can find some. All this hard work, I hope I get paid well. You're getting paid excellently. I think you're probably our highest leveled scientist at this point. Let's have a look at our leaders.
Our special project is complete.
Oh, where's the word? Look at that, you've got loads. You're apparently you're 31 years old. Right, let's move that away here just now. Dollars. Anomaly research speed 35% additional. And you're also an expert in field manipulation. It's a good look. Right, space amoebas forever. A space amoeba is usually accompanied by a handful of semi-independent flagella used for defense and object manipulation. The amoeba and its flagella do not share a mind. The former, instead of using RNA-laced secretions to program the latter for the execution of tasks of middling complexity. Evasion +5 or research option gain regenerative hull tissue. That's much better, yes. That must have been how it was healing them, how they were healing themselves. Oh, and we've found something else about some microbes or something, strengths from small places. There's Science Officer Dauber's getting in about it again, look at that. You're speaking of bacterial life form, unlike any other. It bonds with other individuals to form large blankets that are durable yet light, and also act like solar cells. They absorb solar energy with surprisingly low efficiency loss percentage. Most likely a result of evolution favouring those who could gather more heat in the harsh climate. Our researchers back home could surely find some use for this. Yes, we could. Let's improve energy production. That sounds great. I mean, solar output. We were just talking about how much we need more energy production. And more archaeological sites as well. Fucking brilliant. Our energy development researchers have made progress with the samples we sent them from Daubers. They have been able to develop a new type of solar cell using the organisms as a template. They are much more efficient at storing energy and will provide a boost to all of our power plant. Fucking excellent. Enhanced solar power modifier. Energy credits from jobs +5%. Brilliant. Happy days. See, you are getting paid well. Getting paid excellently.
We have surveyed the system.
Alright, let's build an outpost there so I can take advantage of these primitives. Find out what they've got to offer us. I've also finished with the Crystal Codex as well. Holographic data documents. Sorry, the holographic data documents the terms and conditions for a trilateral trade treaty between three major alien powers that once dominated this quadrant of the galaxy. Context eludes us, and the details are meaningless, but Science Officer Daubers the Weird feels that this find will prove invaluable to improving our own ability to communicate with alien forces. Brilliant. It's like you found a Rosetta Stone or something. Right, this science ship isn't doing anything. Where am I going to send it? Right, I'm going to send it out this way. Survey there. And there. I feel like I'm actually blocked off entirely from anything in this direction. I mean, look at these hyperlane routes. I think everything I'm going to have to do is in this direction. Get past the Kazan Republic and the Tenderazun New Ascensionists. That is weird. Still haven't... Oh, here we go. Communications established with the Beth aliens.
The others reach out to make contact with
The Saliban Autocracy. Grand Marshal Heator. I suppose we could be nice to them. They seem to be quite nice to us. Militarists, Vanatic Xenophile. Alright, okay. Yeah, so let's greet them. Greet them nicely. Let's find out where they are. Oh, they're all the way over here. The hell were they doing in my system then? How did they get there? Unless that's not a dead end. Are they coming from underneath me? That explains why I only saw them when they came here. Oh. I think I'm going to need to send some people down this way. Ah, fully excavated. Brilliant. This Aurora Borealis planet. We'll put them on the suspect later list. Not even later, put them on the suspect list straight away, man. Mate. Sorry. Put them in the suspect list just now. I don't trust anybody. Right, the enigma of the repeating Aurora Borealis patterns was explained after scanners detected small machines in orbit around the planet. Some of these devices were intercepted and analysed. It was established that the machines could manipulate the atmosphere by firing streams of charged particles into it, emulating solar winds. The patterns were basically code ciphers sent to beings on the surface. The theory is that the system was in use roughly at the same time as a global crisis took place. Coded communications in a time of war perhaps, instructions to saboteurs or detonation signals for weapons hidden in plain sight. Without anyone to turn them off, they just loop into infinity. Interesting. Fantastic. So let's change the site. Let's get them excavating this one down here. You can be my excavator. Yeah, and I am definitely suspicious. I think that that is not a dead end like I thought it was. I think that it's probably... I'm suspicious. Let's get a science ship. Yep, that's the one we need surveyed. Go there. Right, this science ship. Ah, daubers. What have you got? What have you got? What have you got? Up here. Anomaly there and there. Can't have you idling too long there, daubers. Yeah, you're building some research stations. Ah, everybody's working except from you. Right. I need all of this surveyed. You can just do all of that. Now we can start to fill that in. Excellent, everyone's working. Got quite a lot of influence here as well. So, yeah, let's get ourselves another. Another construction ship, maybe? Maybe not. Hey, yes, excellent. There we go. Colony's being built. That's going to be the Briar Patch soon enough. It's my 15-minute break. No breaks. Dobby. Back to work. What are we doing here? Naval capacity from soldier jobs. Take that one. Do with a bigger naval capacity. We've only got 20 ships. I'm good. We should have destroyers though. What's going on with that? Ah, there we go. 1 month remaining on the destroyer research. There we go. Now it's there. Ah, and that's perfect. We've got the crystal mines now as well. Oh, or Starhold. I think the resource is probably more important at this point. Go for crystal mines. I suppose I'll just build a starbase there then. Wonder if that's a dead end. Must be somebody coming in from there. You know, I've never played a game in this where I had such a bizarrely big expanse that I could just... Like, normally I'm surrounded by aliens, it's not just on one side of me. This is interesting. Right, anyway. We've got the smash zone here. Oh, it's not going to be called smash zones. Right there. Did I name the wrong one, Briar Patch? I should rename once it's actually a colony, I think. I don't know, I'm still pretty new at this. Right, is this construction ship done what it's doing? Not quite. But yeah, we'll get it to start building star bases down this way, just in case. Excellent. So we're going to get ourselves an observation post here now. See what we can actually do with these primitives. I'm going to upgrade this station to something a bit more military. Okay, who's hostile? What's going on? There we go, we found somebody hostile. Send an envoy in to see if we can find out what it is. Yeah, it looks like there is some people in this general area. I'm definitely going to take that system. Yeah, I want to take that system because that is the choke point down here. So we want to have alien send in the military. Hold on a second, what is that? I missed this, what? An occupation flotilla? Ancient destroyers? Autonomous drone, hopefully. Hopefully that's just their place. Like, they're not planning to move anywhere, are they? What the hell, look at that! A small satellite was found in orbit of Overlord 2. It had been set up to continuously repeat a message until its power source drained millions of years ago. We salvaged its transmitter array but could only recover a small portion of the transmission. The main purpose of the satellite was apparently to preach the dominant Voltam philosophy to its neighbouring civilizations. This message speaks with the need to disconnect and to embrace true existence, whatever that means.
Our situation log is updated.
Yeah, what the hell are these things? Missed this independent ancient destroyer. So this is just like ancient ships. Autonomous drones. I do not want to be bothered by them. Hopefully they just stay in that system. I mean, it's an occupation flotilla, so I'm guessing it's going to stay in that system. Because my military's not anywhere near that stage yet. I'm not going to be taking them on. Oh, we've got more of this artisan troop coming to us. We've come up with a gorgeous new type of architecture, specifically tuned to improve crowds' understanding of one another. A Ministry of Culture. What do you think? What does it give us? Coordinator jobs. Unity from jobs. I mean, I suppose we'll take it. Why not? I don't really see me building that though, because our synaptic nodes give us quite a lot of unity as well. They basically do the same thing. Excellent. Construction complete on the observation post. Let's have a look at that.
Technology conceived.
Oh, hold on. Do the technology first. Oh, I've got naval capacity 1, that's good. Regenerative hull tissue. Yeah, let's prioritise that. That's a good one. Discovered a new life form. Alright, yeah, so that's the aliens there. Ah yeah, we'll talk to them anyway while the military's on its way. Get the military to there. That's good. You know what, while they're away doing that, I'm going to put a few destroyers on order. Ah, Offspring Destroyer. So I think you only need one Offspring ship per fleet. So I'll just do a few regular destroyers for now. I can only do a couple of them, I've only got 1.3k alloys anyway. So what? Maybe 5? Yeah, we'll do 5. Add them to the fleet when the fleet gets back. Right, yeah, an observation post. Have a look at this here. Right, passive observation. We can do aggressive observation. We can't do indoctrination because we are a hive mind. We can't do technological enlightenment. And we can't do covert infiltration either. I think we'll just keep it stuck to passive observation in that case. Find out what they do. I mean, if they become properly spacefaring and an actual threat to us, we can always just send in the old fleet. Right, so this construction ship can just move there.
We have surveyed the system.
Ah, surveyed the system so we can build an outpost then in that case. Brilliant, done. Right, this science ship is waiting for the military to come. I suppose might as well just survey that system while they're waiting. Anybody else? Everybody seems to be hard at work. That's excellent. Got another archaeological project complete here. After careful analysis of the Voltam transmitter array, our archaeologists and data engineers have concluded that the machinery does not contain any technologies of value to us. The project has greatly improved our understanding of the primary Voltam programming language, however, and this will hopefully make it easier to decipher their data in the future. So we got an artifact from that. Not bad.
Technology conceived.
Technology conceived. Fantastic. Got the moat harvesting now. That's good. What do you think? I probably should put a bit more into the engines here for the ships. Get them moving a bit faster. Yeah, it's a short one as well and it unlocks more, so we'll go with that. Fusion reactors. And I'm going to build another construction ship. I'll just send them around to I'll send them around to build all the things that I've missed here. Because I was too busy trying to get the bases in order. Now, is this person actually surveying? Yeah, we can keep on surveying down this way.
Our construction is complete.
I do think that's a dead end. Fairly certain that's a dead end. Ah, new tradition. Here we go. Hyper-adaptive evolution. This leader experience gain and leader level cap. That's good. That'll help out all daubers. Increase your level cap. Excellent. We'll take it. And then it's just synaptic broadcast after that and we'll get another ascension perk. It's good to have unity. Oh, that hive capital. Keep on running out of houses for it. Let's just resettle someone actually. No, resettling's not any good because I've got available jobs. Yeah, we'll do another hive. Go for it. I've not had that trouble on any of the other planets yet. My population's still have plenty of housing. 10 housing, 17 jobs, 11 housing, 18 jobs. You know what, I might as well build an extra hive on the two of them just now. Don't want the population getting ahead of me.
A new nest is formed.
Ancient mining drones, that's what was there. Yeah, so we'll just take them out. Oh, where are they? Here they are, here. Fire in, take out the mining drones. That way we can take the system. Right, there we go, Nest Planet. Oh, Smash Zone Prime. Come on. We named that for a reason.
We have found an anomaly.
I want it to be the Briar Patch. You know what? The Briar Patch. The Briar Patch. There we go. I must have cancelled that because I can't find the Briar Patch that I named earlier.
We have surveyed the system.
Right, we need a offspring nest and a synaptic node. Yes, excellent. Build a farm, a mining district, build one of each for now. There we go, and I'll upgrade that. And Denosis. I need to rename that if that's got a gateway there. I'm not going to say that every time. Okay. New excavation found. A log of sorts was recovered for what was believed to be served as a spacecraft's bridge. Okay. Captain's Chronicle. Made forced landing on the planet, incompetent crew to blame. Shab the Vuxel and Debrak III did not survive. Prevax lost 2 secondary appendages and 11 of his eyes. Remains in critical condition. Survival doubtful. Rest are fine. Awaiting rescue, but surrounded by idiots. Very depressed. Very good. Right, so. As much as I've made a good bit of progress here, I think that's probably about time to end this stream. Getting to 11 o'clock at night here, so. Good bit of progress in the territory build. No idea what's going on here with the territory here. That's just going to be weird. Also down here, not quite sure. I've got some bizarre old aliens that I've got to try and get rid of, I suppose. Strange. But yeah, this progenitor hive game is a bit, I mean, it's alright, it's got some strange bits to it. It's kind of similar to Tree of Life, which I like Tree of Life. And I do like the Wumbo. Wumbo is good. Wumbo is life. Anyway, let's hit this on the ending screen. Give this a quick refresh, see if there's anybody we can just send this raid to. Still a few of you left. Yeah, I think I've got an obvious choice here. It's Sunny Gamer. Sunny's a good one. Good lad. Start that raid. Yeah, and thank you everyone for coming along. Got a couple of new follows. Some good names for my places. Absolutely brilliant. Appreciate you all. And we'll see you next time. Goodbye.
I'm not lying.
supposed to choke on water, woman.